You could say that I like the Dassault Rafale, or Raphael. I have built a fair few. These are all the Italeri kits. I've read that the Hobbyboss one, even though it builds better, is 1 in 76 scale. And because I started with Italeri, I have to continue with Italeri. So this is the latest one that I've built. And this is the one that I've just finished slightly before it. So I have two ready to go, which will be on the aircraft carrier, waiting for the catapult to clear after the Hawkeye launches. These are finished. This one's got the steps and an air-to-air configuration, IRST, Meteor, Mica, nice and clean, air-to-air for combat air patrol. Same with this one. I've opened the canopy and it's got the same-ish weapon load. Doesn't have the IRST, it just has the Micas. And this is the Squadron Commander's bird. Now, this one I made in flying condition. And I have to say, oh, what a little shop of horrors. It's still waiting for the Damocles targeting pod. It's again in an air-to-air configuration with Mica on the wingtips, IR, 2 radar Micas underneath and 2 Meteors. It's a little shop of horrors because trying to get it in a gear up configuration and trying to get the Italeri kit with pilots in is awful. You have to slice the pilot in half. The cockpit is undersized. There's no way that a pilot can fit in there. The amount of filler that's required on the undercarriage gear doors is ridiculous. Again, on this one, not so bad because the Italeri kit builds well with the wheels down. However, the Italeri kit is a little shop of horrors. You've got raised panel lines and recessed panel lines, so it doesn't know whether it's coming or going. And the Raphael is really noticeable for its store pylon here, which has a triple ejector rack, absent in the Italeri kit. On the nose, some of the Italeri kits have the correct parts here for the infrared sensor, others don't, so you have to choose really carefully. So this is a conversion into a Growler model, which is the Air Force 2-seat mixed with a Raphael M. Got the Seed Bird here, and we've got some in various configurations, but I've had to use American weapon pylons on them because the Italeri kit and the Hobbyboss kit do not come with the triple ejector rack, which is pretty much what you need for an in-service Raphael. I've also fitted a lightning pod on this one, slightly inaccurate, but well, it's a Madagascan Navy aircraft, so it's a what if, and I've put brimstones on. But the Italeri kits lack some really crucial details. So here we have the Growler version, again very fictional. It's got the jamming pods from the EA-18 Growler. And then we have the Seed version in half-glass scheme. And again, I've had to use American weapons and Hasagari European weapons. So Italeri has kind of really let themselves down by not upgrading the tooling to include that ejector pylon. This one is in a heavy ground attack configuration. It's got the specially coated bombs for the aircraft carrier, which reduce the cook-off time. Now, overall, I really like these kits when they're built, but getting them to that build position, especially if you want to do it gear up, is an absolute nightmare. And I just wish Italeri would have decided whether it was going to be engraved panels or raised. And if they could only just put that triple ejector rack in, they would have the best Rafale in 1 in 72nd. I'm a bit of a king of pain. I've got another one to do gear up, and I've got 2 more to build the rest of the squadron. Wish me luck.